place your hands on your knees. Here we go. Let's hope this is our last live for the week, forever. We're going to bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears, and we're going to slide the scapulars down to the ground. Let's do that one more time. Shoulders come all the way up and then back down. You're going to place your right hand down on the ground. The left hand's going to come up all the way over. You're going to breathe into that side body. And if you like, you can walk the hands out a little bit further, just for a deeper stretch. Be mindful of that top shoulder, that it doesn't come up near your ears. Have everything relaxed, okay? We're going to sweep that top hand in front along the floor and then replace with the opposite hand. And again, remember to relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, and breathe. If you like, you can walk the fingertips out a little further. Good. Let's do that one more time, sweeping across, and a little bit faster. Sweeping across. Good. Bring the hands all the way up to prayer. Take a little inhale and then exhale, seal everything down through center. Now you're going to make your way to all fours from here. You're going to bring the hands out a little bit longer, like on a 45 degrees, okay? So your wrists are in front of your shoulder line. Knees are still underneath your hips. You're going to do kind of like a 360 degrees with your torso. So you're going to just draw your torso up to the right wrist, to the left wrist, all the way down through to the ankles, and coming all the way up. So little circular motions with that spine. So feel free to close your eyes here and just really tune in to your body and just notice all the little pulls and pushes of that spine. Feel if I can't speak this morning, feel free to reverse it. So you're going to reverse those circles. Oh, it feels good. Get the neck involved, get the head involved. And then you're going to slowly come to a stop, and you're going to waddle all the way up towards your chair. Okay? You're going to place your left hand on the chair, right hand is down. You're going to sweep the right hand all the way up to the sky, take a little inhale breath, and then exhale, thread the needle through and look towards the back wall. So your head and your shoulders are on the floor. If that's too much for your neck or your shoulders, just do the normal one with the hand on the ground, okay? No big deal. So either it's on the chair, it's on the floor. Take an inhale. And a long, slow exhale out. You're going to sweep that right hand back up to the sky. Place it back down on the ground. The left hand now comes back down on the ground, and then the right hand goes on your chair. Good. Left hand sweeps up. Inhale. Exhale, thread that needle through, and enjoy that yummy stretch. So use the breath here. Take a deep inhale, and then just let it all go. Exhale out. Good work. Sweep that left hand back up to the sky. Breathe it all in. And this time we're going to place both elbows on your chair. So you're going to waddle up to that chair. Elbows come on top, and then you're going to waddle back a bit. Elbows are out to either side of your chair. So you can draw your heart center towards the earth here. Keep the neckline nice and long. So you don't want to drop the neckline down towards the ground. And you're just stretching those scapulars. Feels pretty good. Now from here, if you can, you're going to place the forearms on the floor, waddle up to that chair. Here's where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tuck the toes, and come into a plank pose. Good times. So you're going to tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button. You're going to hold this here for 5 counts. 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Bring the right knee in and back. Left knee in, back. Right and left. Good. Let's go a little faster. And then see if you can go a little bit faster. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank. Make sure the belly doesn't dip down to the ground, okay? Keep everything lifted. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to push back into a modified downward facing dog. So you're going to use that chair. Let that head get heavy. You can keep those knees bent if you have tight hamstrings also. I'm just going to tie my hair up. So enjoy that yummy stretch and remember to breathe. Take that inhale and let the heart center melt down as you exhale. One more time, breathe it in and then let it go. Hands come all the way to the ground now. So all the way down to the ground. You can waddle back away from that chair so you don't hit it. Take a little inhale, halfway lift, peel the heart away. Exhale, slowly release, let the head get heavy, let the shoulders relax, let the jaw relax, let it all go. Being mindful that we're not leaning back on those heels. So most of our weight is on the balls of the feet and the head is to the ground. Oh, that feels good. Take another halfway lift, why not? Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. We're going to bend the knees, stepping or jumping back to your plank pose. So you're going to keep your core nice and strong here. Shift your weight forward, lower the knees. Heart center down, chaturanga, upward dog. And downward facing dog from here, breathe it out. Good whack. So remember, you can keep your knees slightly bent if you've got those tight hamstrings. It's all good. Can you see me still? Good. You're going to slowly peel the heels all the way off the ground. And then press those heels back down into the earth. One more time, peel them up. And then press them back down. Good, let's place the feet together. Toes and ankles are going to connect. You're going to slowly lengthen the right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee, open those hips so you get that nice stretch in that hip. Lengthen the right leg, lower it down. Let's do the other side. Left leg to lengthen. Bend left knee, open those hips. Lengthen that leg, lower it down. Come back to your downward facing dog. So a little bit of space between the feet. Keep drawing your heart center to the back of the room. Good. And then you're going to lower the knees down to the ground. Push back to a little child's pose or reach the arms forward. Let the head rest on the earth, okay? My head's not on the earth, so you can still hear me. Your head's on the ground. You're going to take a nice inhale. And a big exhale out. Just let out the weight. Just let it go. Breathe it out, okay? Do it again. Breathe it in. Let it go. Feels really good. Let's walk. Let's reach forward. Grab your yoga block. Grab your yoga block. And then we're going to sit down on your bottoms, swinging your legs around. I'm going to do some core work, okay? Laura suggested core work. So here we go. We're going to start off just with the normal sit-ups, okay? So your hands are going to go behind your head. You're going to take a little inhalation, and then on your exhale, your top ribs come up and over the bottom hips. You look at your knees, and then you slowly lower back down. So breathe everything in, and then on the exhale, you breathe it out. You look at your knees and lower. Now, anyone that has neck or shoulder injuries, or find that you're straining too much as you sit up, you can bring your heart center up to the sky instead of towards the knees, okay? So we've got 4 more of these. 3 more to go. Last 2. Last one, we're going to stay lifted. How much fun for us. You're going to get your sternum a little bit closer towards the knees. You're going to hold it here for 5 counts, 4 counts, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. You're going to tap the knees with your hands, tap your head, and lower down. Good work. Let's do 5 of those. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit up, tap, head, lower. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Touch the knees, touch the head, lower down. I think we got 2 more. So lifting, touching, head, lower. 1 more time. Lift, touch, head, lower. Good work. Excuse me. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a quick little hug. And you can do some circles with those legs. And then we're going to place the feet on, well, we've got options actually. Level 1, your feet are going to be on the floor. Level 2, you can come into your tabletop position, okay? Now, if you've got a book, and it's like a real super heavy book, do this without the book, okay? Because you won't be able to keep the book on your thigh. It'll just be ridiculous, okay? So if you've got a yoga block, you're going to place the block at your right thigh. Place both hands on the block. Take a little inhale. Exhale, top ribs come up over the bottom hips. You're going to push on that block, look towards the front of the room, and then lower back down. Take that inhalation. Exhale, sit up, push into the block, and lower. So it's remember it's that rib to hip connection, coming up and over and pushing. All right, so that's level 1 option. Level 2, you're in your tabletop. Knees are in line with the hips, and the knees are also in line with those ankles. So the ankles aren't in the air like you just don't care. They're directly in line, So shins are in line with the sky, right? Take that inhale. Exhale, sit up, push into the right thigh with your yoga block, and then lower down. Inhale, exhale, push, and lower. Good work. You've got 4 more to go. 3 more to go. Last 2. Last one, you're going to stay lifted. Now, if your feet are on the floor, just pulse into the block for 4 counts. If your legs are in tabletop, oops, sugar, mind your chair. You're going to lengthen the left leg, reach the leg to the sky, and then hover it back to the ground. You're going to lift and hover and lift and hover. You got 2 more. Ooh, and last one. Whoa. Oh my God, I regret doing that, but we have to do the other side, right? So again, if your feet are on the floor, your block is on the left thigh now. So both hands are on the block. If you find it's getting too hard, you can place one hand behind your head as well. It's for a bit of support. Take that inhale, exhale, top ribs over bottom hips, push into the block, and then lower back down. Breathe it in, breathe it out, and push. Good, you got 4 more of these. Good, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good work. Now, if you're up for the challenge, you can come into that tabletop position. So, knees are in line with hips, knees in line with ankles, hands are on the block. Take that inhale, exhale, sit up, push and lower, and push and lower. Good. Now to make this more challenging, oh no, we got 2 more. And last one, we're going to hold it here. You're going to lengthen the leg directly towards the front of the room. Keep it hovering. Lift to the sky and lower. And lift and lower and lift and lower. You've got 1 more. Ooh, good work. Get rid of that block. Knees come into the chest. Give yourself a hug. You're going to rock and roll all the way up to seated. Do that as many times as you need to. You're going to stretch out your belly. So you're going to take an inhale, reach the heart up to the sky, shoulders to the ground, and then round through the spine. Look at the belly. Good. 1 more time, little inhale. And a little exhale to round it out. Good work. We're going to make your way to all 4s again. So we're going to do some arm work. Got a few options for arm work. So we're going to work our triceps. Option 1, your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. Make sure you're not sinking to the ground so everything is lifted, right? What are we doing? Triceps. We're going to bend the elbows to the back of the room. Your chin kind of reaches towards the front where your fingertips are, and then you lengthen up. Okay, so you bend the elbows back and then you lengthen up. That's level 1, all right? Level 2, similar, but you're going to tuck the toes, hover the knees, bend the elbows back, and then lengthen. Bend and lengthen. So nothing else moves, okay? Just the elbows to the back of the room, lengthen. Even harder, you're going to grab your chair. Now again, make sure it doesn't have wheels or you're going to go all over the place, all right? Harder option, so keep going for those options if you're doing 1 or 2. Harder option, you're going to waddle off your chair, tall spine, bend the elbows to the back of the room, and then lengthen up. So bend and lengthen. So choose your own adventure. We got 4 more, 3 more, 2. Last one, you're going to stay down. Hold it here and you're going to pulse to the back of the room for 4 counts. Go 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it here. Hold for 4 counts, 3 counts, 2, and well done. You can sit back on that chair if you use the harder option. Cool. We're going to pick up your hand weights now and make your way to the center of your yoga mat. Cool. All right. So your feet are going to be in ballet second position, 10 and 2 on a clock. So you don't need to go to overly rotate your feet at all. Your hands are going to come to ballet first, tall spine from here. Take a breath in, and then you're going to plie your knees. You're going to track over your toes. So think about lengthen the spine here. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Little pulses, tiny pulses. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bring the hands all the way out to the side. Turn the palms down and you do little pulses from here. Yeah. Good. And reverse it. And then reverse it. You're going to bring the weights in towards the chest and then out to the side. Bring it in, bring it out. Bring it in, bring it out. You got 5 more of these. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, we're going to stay in. Reach the arms forward and then bring them back. Okay, reach them forward and then elbows to the side. Good work. Think about length and can you get down lower in your plie? 2 more. I know I can't see you, but I know all of you are up here. Get down lower. You got 2 more. Last one, bring the arms forward and then we're going to get down even lower. Turn the palms up to the sky, turn them down, turn them up and down. Think about that rotation coming from the shoulder. 3 more. 2. Last one, turn the palms up. Elbows come in, reach forward. Elbows come in and reach forward. You got 4 more of these. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, keep them long. Bend from the elbows. Keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. Tall spine here, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms to me, same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen, bend. Lengthen, bend. Are your arms getting sore? Mine are. 2 more. Last one, keep them up. Flex at the wrist, pulse up for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're almost done. Lengthen the arms. Bring them out to the side. Get down lower. Lower. Even lower. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. My legs still hurt from Wednesday's class, so good times. I'm going to pop the hand weights on the ground. I'm going to have a quick sip of water and we're going to stretch out your arms. Tall, tall spine. Right arm goes across. Bend the knees. So think about length. A lot of my regulars know that I never use the hand weights in class because I've got an injury that always flares up. So that really caned me. I can hear you all laughing at me right now. You're gonna bring the thumbs down to the ground to stretch out those triceps. Hand comes up, think about lengthen that spine, your chin is off your chest. Other hand comes on top and you gently press that elbow down. Make sure you're not flaring that rib cage out and your butt doesn't stick out because you look hilarious. Tuck everything under. Grab hold of both hands and then you're going to do the other side. All the way across. Thumb draws down. Hand comes up. Both hands can connect if you like. And then release. Shoulders up to ears, down to the ground, all the way up and back down. Now we're going to get to that chair. What are we going to do? Let's turn it around so we have a bar. We're going to pick up your block. Now we're going to turn to the side of your chair like I am. So we're not going to turn in today, we're turning to the side. This block is going to go on the floor. Okay, so balls of the feet are on the floor and your heels are on your yoga block. Just fixing up my leggings. Your other hand is up to ballet fifth, okay? So think about length and energy through the crown of the head through to the feet. Take an inhale. Bend those knees. Your knees are tracking over those toes. Your core is strong. Broad collarbones. Get down lower. Now I want you to just squeeze your thighs in towards each other. Press in, press in, press in. Go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take a breath. Get down a little lower. Come up a little bit higher and down and up, down and up, down and up. Now remember, your legs don't lengthen. Your knees are bent the whole time. It's your hips going down and up. 4 more and 3 and 2. Now stay down. Get down lower. Make sure your butt doesn't stick out. Remember, ears over shoulders, shoulders are above your hips. You're going to pulse it out for 5 counts. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're going to bring your outer leg directly in front of your hip. Flex the foot, get down a little lower here. Pulse down to the block for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse that leg up to the sky now. 5, the working leg. 3, 2, 1. Pulse down for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen that leg and then bend it. Lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend. You got 2 more. Last one, and whoo, my standing leg just freaking hated that. Big burn. Let's do the other side. You guys can turn around or you can just do what I'm doing. Change the chair. So, let's get that burn on the other leg, okay? So the standing leg. Tall, tall spine, take that little inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend your knees. Knees track over toes, get down lower. And even lower here. This time you're going to bring your, doesn't matter which hip, up to the armpit, back through center. Other armpit, back through center, lift, center, lift, center. Squeeze your thighs as you do this. 4 counts, 3 counts, 2. And last one, back to neutral down. Pulse it down. Go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it here. Now, fun begins now. Lift up the outer leg, flex the foot, pulse down 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up with the outer leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend. You've got 3 more. 2. Last one. Guys, I really like it much better when you do all the hard work and I just get to tell you what to do. Anyway, all right, we're gonna place the block back to the side and we're just gonna do some ballet second series with your legs, okay? So just like we did standing with the hand weights, closest hand touches the bar, other hand is out to second. Breathe it in. Plie from here. And then you're just going to lengthen the legs, pull the kneecaps up, squeeze the core, squeeze the glute, activate the core, and down. So lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend. 3 more. 2. Last one, we're going to stay down. Peel the heels off the ground, press them back down. Peel, press, peel, and press. Go 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the heels lifted. Get down lower. I know you can get down lower than that. Bring your hands to prayer. Get down lower. Bring one hand to the sky, the other hand behind your back. Breathe it in. Bring it out. Bring it in. Breathe it out. And in. You got 2 more. Woo. Last one. Hold back through center. Get down lower. Pulse it out. 5 counts. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. We've got 1 more exercise for your legs. Lucky you. I'm going to turn into your bar now, your chair. So we're going to come into an upside down L shape with your body. So the middle bits of your fingers resting on the chair. You're going to waddle back to your upside down L. I'm just going to push my chair forward so you guys can see me. Feet are in parallel, okay? You're going to bend the knees and then turn the feet out to a little V. So your knees are still bent. You should be able to put your hands through the whole of your legs right now. So that's what you're going to look like. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Your right leg draws directly in front of you. You're going to tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button, right? So this is a good core exercise and thigh exercise. You'll feel it in a sec. Try to keep your head in line with the bar. I don't want you to round through the upper spine. Big, deep supporting leg. Now you're going to try and lift the leg towards the sky and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. It is so fine if you cannot get your leg off the ground, by the way. It's pretty hard. You got 2. Last one, keep the leg in the air, flex the foot. Let's pulse up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yeah. Let's do the other side. So you're in that upside down L shape. Waddle all the way back. Bend the knees, turn the feet to that little V, hold between the legs. Left leg is forward. Tuck the pubic bone to the belly button, activating the core. Relax your shoulders, flat spine if you can. Lift the leg, lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep tucking. Feels so good for 2. Last one, keep the leg in the air, flex the foot, pulse up 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Let's give it a quick little stretch. Heel to the butt. And come up out of those hips. Keep bringing the heel to the bottom. And if you would like to come into your dancer's pose, kick the back foot into the hand. Keep lifting up through the torso. So you're not leaning forward. Energy is lifted. Good. We're going to stretch the calves and the hamstrings. You can lean, put the heel on the floor, or pop that leg up on the chair. Hands come up to fifth. Forward fold. Oh yeah, that feels good. Whew. Good work. Let's do the other side. So heel to the butt. Are you all still there? I hope so. Staying here, pushing that back foot into your hand for your dancer's pose. And then you're bringing that leg through, flexing the foot forward, folding from here, or popping that leg up on your chair, keeping your hips square, right? Think about length, breathe everything in. Inhalation, exhale, fold forward. Good. And release. Whoa. All right, we're going to come into some glute work. What are we going to do? Let's pick up a hand weight. Pick up a hand weight or a soup can. If your arms are tired or you have bad neck or shoulders, skip the hand weight. Don't actually have to have it. All right, we're going to turn in towards your chair, about a 45 degrees. Okay, you're going to be in ballet first position. Kneecaps pull up, inner thighs rotate out. And then you're going to lengthen your outer leg directly behind you. Your hand weight goes directly in front of your face. So you're going to lift the back leg, squeeze the glute, and lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. So you're doing an arabesque. Okay? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You got 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Now you're going to bend your supporting leg. So your standing leg. Good. Now I want you to hinge all the way forward. So you've got a nice long line through the fingertips through to the toes. Lower the leg down to the ground and lift back up, squeeze the glutes. Lower down, squeeze, down, squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2. Keep that leg in the air, hold it here. You're gonna flex the foot, bend the knee and the elbow at the same time. Bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend, lengthen for 3, 2. Keep everything bent, pulse up 4 counts, go 4 and 3 and 2. Hold if you're up for the challenge. Take your hand away from the bar. Get down a little lower. Holy crap, my butt's killing me. Get down a little bit lower, hold it here, or pulse down to the floor for 4 counts. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, good. Let's do the other side. So I'm gonna get my chair and turn around. This is my dodgy shoulder, so I'm not going to use the hand weight because I don't want to re-injure myself, okay? So hand weight in your hand, turn in towards the chair. Tall spine, kneecaps pull up, inner thighs rotate out. Leg goes behind you, 6 o'clock on a clock. Hand weight is in front of your face. Come up out of those hips. You're going to lift, squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lower, squeeze, and lower. Think about length and think about squeezing that butt. For 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it here. Bend the supporting knee. So you make a horizontal line from the fingertips through the back foot. Lower down, squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. 3 more. 2. Last one, keep it lifted. Hold, flex the foot. Bend the knee and bend the elbow. Lengthen, bend. Lengthen, bend. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, keep everything bent, hold it here. You're gonna pulse up 4 counts, go 4 and 3 and 2, hold Hand comes in. Off the chair if you can. Pulse down to the ground. Whoop, sugar for 5 counts. Go 5 and 4 and 3. Whoop, 2, 1. Ooh, I hope you had better balance than I just did. How are we for time? All right, cool. We're going to still continue with our glute work. Yeah, you're going to continue with your glute work. Hop down on the ground, turn the chair towards this way. Pick up your hand weight again. Okay, you're going to come to a kneeling position, forearm resting on the chair. It's going to make a little C shape, little banana side bend. Outer leg goes directly in front. Put all your energy down into that chair. Hand weight is on top of the thigh. Shoulders relax, hips are in line with each other, okay? Lift the leg to hip height, flex the foot. Pulse up for 8 counts. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the hand weight in front of your face, in front. Bend knee to elbow and reach. Knee to elbow, reach. Knee to elbow and reach. You got 3 more. And 2. Last one, keep everything long. You're gonna hold it here, pulse that leg for 4 counts. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do the other side and we'll give it a quick stretch. All right. Cool. I'm not going to use this side. Forearm is resting on the chair. Side bend. Okay, so you need to make sure you're a little bit away from the chair so you can do your side bend. Hand weight is on the thigh. You're not sinking down into that chair. Everything is lifted. Lift to hip height with the foot. The leg in line with the hip. I've forgotten how to speak now. Great. You're going to pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that hand weight in front of your face so it's forward on a 45. Knee to elbow, reach. Knee to elbow, reach. Knee to elbow, reach. Make sure your pelvis isn't moving around. Your core is strong. You've got 2 more. Last one, keep it long, hold. This leg pulses up for 4 counts. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We all still there? Hope so. Cool. I'm going to place that chair back away. We might keep going. We'll stretch out your glutes at the end of class. You're going to hop down on the ground. Fingertips pointing towards the front of the room. Elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Now your knees are on a 45 degrees. They go down on a 45 and your toes draw towards the back of your yoga mat. Your hand is on your hip. Now we're going to do a little lift from the side waist. You're going to take an inhale and you're going to lift the hips off the ground and then lower back down. Okay, lift up and lower. Now for those of you that can lengthen their legs, and I can't do it, this is my dodgy side, I'll try. That's what you do if you want to make it harder. Okay, you got 2 more to go. You got 2, and then last one. Good. Now we're going to lengthen. Everyone's going to lengthen their legs. The ankles are just a little bit in front of your hip line. Now I'm moving around because I don't have much stability on this shoulder, but I want you to keep the hips square and try not to move around. Activate that core. Think about length. Don't sink down into the floor. This is fun. It's also quite advanced, okay? You're gonna roll back onto your butt and you're gonna use your core to lift the legs to the sky. See if you can touch the toes and you're gonna roll all the way back. Okay, so roll back onto your butt, touch the toes, and then come all the way back. My phone is just telling me something weird. Okay, good. Do 2 more of those. So you're gonna roll back, touch the toes. 1 more time. Lift and touch. Good, you're gonna come all the way up, bend that front leg, that right leg. The left knee is gonna go in to the arch of the foot, come into a little mermaid stretch. Reach up and over, and then release. Reach up and over, and then release. Let's do the other side. Swing those legs around. Elbow underneath shoulder, fingertips towards the front of the room, knees on a 45, toes go to the back. Don't sink. Lift up through the sideways. Option 1 is what I'm doing. Harder option, you lengthen the legs, same thing, okay? Lift, I was doing lazy then, and lower. Lift and lower, you got 2 more. And last one, lift those hips as high as you can. Good, you're gonna lengthen the legs in front of you. Bring the ankles just a little bit in front of the hip line. And again, we're not doing this. Lift up through the sideways. Roll back onto the butt. Use your core, so tuck your pubic bone to the belly button. See if you can touch those toes and then come all the way back. So fun. Touch and roll back. Good, you got 2 more. It's cool if you can't do this, by the way. If you're rolling around all over the place, who cares? It's fun. 1 more. Good work. Mermaid stretch. So bend the left knee, the right knee goes into the arch of the left foot, hand comes down, right hand comes all the way up and over, side bend. Whew. And release. Good work. You're gonna place the feet in front of you. You're almost done, by the way. I'm saying that to myself mainly. Almost done, Jodi. Okay, we'll finish off with a little bit of core work and then we'll stretch it out and then you can go about your merry way. So we're gonna have your feet together. Pistol grip the fingers, Charlie's Angels style, okay? You're gonna tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button, make a C shape with your spine. Everything else remains the same. You're gonna tuck back for 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 and 1. Take another inhale, lean back 1 more vertebrae. Good, you're gonna lift those legs towards the sky. Hold it here, take an inhale and an exhale. 1 more time, breathe it in. And breathe it out. Now we're gonna dive down into the feet. So you're gonna open the knees, keep the toes connected. Dive into the feet, take an inhale, and then come all the way back on your exhale, lift the legs. Okay, dive in, little inhale. And then little exhale, tuck pubic bone. Good, 2 more. Dive it in. Last time. Good, hold it here. You're gonna bring the knees back together. If you can, take the hands away, holding in your boat pose. If you want an advanced boat pose, lengthen the legs. Rotate the thighs in. Keep lifting that heart center towards the toes. Hold for 4 counts. 3 counts, 2, 1, and lower it down. Good. Let's lie down on the floor. Place your right foot on top of the left knee. Bring the hands through the hole of the legs. Elbow pushes into the thigh. You're stretching your glutes out. Your head gets heavy. You relax your shoulders. Now we're going to keep the shape of the leg. Release the hands out to either side of your body. You're going to lift that right butt cheek off the ground and place the right foot over to the left and look over the right shoulder. So there's a little stretch here. Coming back through center. My back just cracked. Other side. Left foot on top, hands through the hole of the leg. Stretch it out. And then you're going to release the hands, keep the shape of the leg, pop the foot over, look over the opposite shoulder. Bring both knees in, rock and roll up to seated. Lengthen the legs, flex the feet. Reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Good, take an inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to slowly reach forward. Your right hand is going to go to the outer left foot. If you can't do that, just bring it to the thigh or the calf or wherever you can get to on the opposite side, okay? It does not matter. That right hand is going to look to the back of the room. You're going to bring that hand all the way up and over and replace to the opposite side. And then release and look back. Bring that hand all the way up and over. Replace and look back. We've got that one more time. And release. Good. This time you can uncross the hands. Place the hands wherever you like. You're going to take that inhale and then exhale. Get down a little deeper. Good. And again, take another inhale and let it go. Good. Slowly coming all the way back up. Tall, tall, tall spine from here. And cross those legs. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Slide the scapulars down to the ground. And again, up. And then back down. Let's bring the hands out to either side of your body. Palms face towards the front of the room. And we'll seal all that yummy goodness back to us, okay? Breathe it all in. Take that inhale. And then exhale, seal it all back down through your heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe it all in. Big, deep breaths. And exhale. Oh, 1 more time. And seal it in. You did it. Thank you all for joining me for my second Insta Live class. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hopefully, I'll see you all in our live person classes next week. So any newbies that want to come along, it's $40 for 2 weeks of unlimited classes, and it's fun. So hope to see you.